That you don't recognize me by name is but the first of my complaints about my tale. You know me all right. I'm the main character in a tale titled after one of the men in this story. But what's in a name? A lot. Especially if it's a man's name. This man's name is the answer to the question upon which rests the fate of myself and my newborn child. So this man's name is very powerful. It is very important. Mine apparently is not. Nor is my life. For whether it is to be spent with joy and delight from being with my newborn, or empty with grief and loss from separation, is to be decided by a mere guessing game. Nor are my words important. I denied my father's boast. I told the king I most definitely could not spin gold out of straw. But he didn't believe me. Of course not. Instead, he chose to believe the words of an immature, egotistic, vain man. And I suffered the consequences. The consequences. To pay for my father's ridiculous lie, I lost my sanity, my freedom, and my dignity for 3 nights. And almost my child forever. And one sentence in the whole tale is devoted to that choice. The decision to give up my child in return for my life. But because I succeeded, I was rewarded with marriage to the king. Thus, for all intents and purposes, I also lost my life. Can you imagine what it is like to be married? Legally bound to honor and obey until death, and socioeconomically bound with little option but to stay and make the best of it, to a man who didn't believe me. A man who locked me in a room for 3 nights. A man so greedy that he said 3 nights in a row that he would kill me unless I did what he wanted. And all of that was before he owned me. But as the tale says, I'm shrewd and clever, and I have learned the force of threat and the importance of a name, especially if it is male. Proud fathers want very much to pass it on, but royal fathers, dear husband, aging highness, what would happen to your precious lineage if your son were to suddenly, for I'm not dead, and I'm living still.